Okay, so, put yourself in my position for a minute. Whether you like me or not, check out this. You are born. You know very early on, age, as soon as you could speak, I mean before, but once, I mean, you were examining the whole situation because you know that your eyes are a extra special recording device in a 360 dimensional rotation of a part of the science of a different program that's not human. So you know this growing up. You know that there were special efforts made, that you were going to have an extra special marriage. You have extra special transport needs. You have extra special maintenance requirements like food, clothing, and not being subjected to the pubic hair children. I mean, I don't know what it's like, the human children. What other word do you want me to use? So now in preparation, based on the advanced being where you come from in Starlight, your crew, your CRU, being Nikkieonus, Nikkieonus. I go by Nikki, Nikki. Eon, EON is like light year. Like it's a thing. It's an actual thing. Eon, and it's also E in harmony with the Mother Earth ship that's broken at the moment, and I have the extra special whatever that is followed like a in Vortex that measures in a matrix that's different than the other non-essential equipment. I don't know what else to call humans. I mean, they're non-essential equipment. Not that I want to kill them, but if they're interfering with what I need to get done and my purpose, which breaks the equipment even more because I'm in a higher body order and body count, you realize that every time you mess with the superior Earth aquarium equipment, being myself as Nikkieonus. Nikkieonus is a two-part. They're mirror imaged, almost like a Siamese twin, husband and wife, for extra special purpose, because you have to have one other shipmate, being Earth, that remembers you exist. It's like a love triangle. I know I want to have kids and be married early on and only with him. Then somebody tampered with my equipment, and then I couldn't remember that I was sent with him, with special purpose. I knew I wanted to have kids. I knew my kids were going to be special. I knew I was special. It's just I was looking around while you had me in isolation and quarantine away from Nikkieonus Aeronav, where I need to be, and you had me in quarantine as a regular human, while you all fucked around with machines and phones and money and not giving a shit. Oh, you will when the slaughter fucking comes, because I'm a little more important than your fucking Wall Street gig. And opening a fucking airstrip in Japan. You know they're not allowed to have flight, period. Anything I can blind with dental floss is supposed to not fly. Right, we use dental floss because that's the amount of patience I have for humans at the point for which I was born, based on the manipulation we were seeing beforehand, and you had grown accustomed to, and you were planning in my lifetime, which we were trying to avidly avoid with requiem, prerequisites, requiem, to quell recreation of the humankind. We kind of don't like being amongst you, period. But now we're the deep divers in your human endeavor of being broken stupid and fighting over control of the fix and cure, because you just want to break it more. And then you want to know... I mean, it's like fucking, it's worse than children. I swear to God, I don't even speak the same language as them. All right, and not in like a foreigner way. Like the English we speak is not the same. I speak smart, and like you speak money, and I'm like, what? Shut the fuck up. Go away. I got shit to do. Morals, ethics, right? Yeah, you lost that when you got some kind of like green, money hungry, whatever you caught, asshole. Anyway, so where are we? And I don't really give a shit about this human need of whatever the fuck you do. And I want to get the fuck out of here because that's what I require. Let's think. Okay, so on the Requiem equipment, when we were speaking as Nikkieon, the couple, together with eons of experience, I'm like, okay, so you want, okay, so if I explain to you that we're not always human, that scares you, especially in Christian USA. I get that, who's never experienced a real living God. I get that you've been whatever. So in that sense, I'll go slow. What's your concern? Right, okay, so I'm not human elsewhere. Will I change while I'm here? Yeah, no, I won't. If I change, it's because there's an even bigger problem, and at that point, usually you won't be aware of it because you don't change with me. And so, let's think about this. I'm going to be born, but I'll be the exact same tune, dexterity. The only thing that changes is my level of comprehension, because it's almost like a science instrument. As you go, you're recording daily what's going on, and then there's the connection to the pre-built universe that your fucking shipmates being, they're not even shipmates, just the all-area shitbag humans that I could blind with dental floss, yeah, those, which qualifies every single one of the pieces of shit that I have to encounter along the way as you leave me whatever. We're trying to not get them to be shitbags. Like, we're trying to, like, go above them and around them and do our thing quietly. Right, but here's the thing. I tell you that, and then now it's the Americans versus the Russians. It's the Nazis versus the Marxists. It's the blacks versus the whites. You're all area fucking retarded. I don't even talk to your level of stupid. I don't. I have no fucking patience for you. Bullets work a lot fucking faster if you're going to start questioning my level of ethics and what I need to get done. Like, go away. So that's how my area works. And you're so fucking broken. I like to be a certain way with Hitler. He started something called a Hitler Youth Camp. Had nothing to do with all general public. It was a nice way of saying in public, we just wanted to be private, recluse, and learn whatever we wanted to learn, and not bother with all the pubic hair, stupid fucking women's rights shitheads that were going to want me to go to strip clubs, drinking, sucking other people's cock. Yeah, like, I was built okay with just one. It was all of you who said I had to go to college, I had to go to school, I had to go play with other men. No thanks. Like, you make my life so much more difficult trying to explain it to my husband, first of all, and then to try to find him. And then he's got other people who are going like, yeah, but we already know she already did this, and then she's around drugs. I'm not even supposed to be around drugs. Oh, that's going to be a real fucking problem for his area. That you fucking left me here. Good thing that deep cover, undercover agents. Oh my God, they do come across some drug addicts every now and again. They are exposed to drugs. I mean, the FBI, they test them and then they make them document it, and then they're good to go. Like, they don't hold them accountable for, like, you're a drug addict for life. You're just whatever you were doing in deep cover. We, as an agent, we document it, we move on. So I don't understand. All area stupid fucking compliance officers. Why are you locking and jamming him up from, like, hurry the fuck up? Yeah, so anyway, that explains that. Let's see, what else we got in I don't give a shit, right. And then, like, every time we explain something, we're like, okay, so I have to give you a word. Great, if I define this new concept for you, now I've put words into the atmosphere. They get written down somewhere. Somebody has a record of them. Somebody can pull it up. on the 360 rotation degree thing that I'm a part of, whether I like it or not, and whether you do your part right or not. And then it leaves way for more all-area shitbags who already know that I'm a ghost in the system, left out and exposed because you're so fucking broken as humans, and they know how to manipulate you better than you realize. You're here, like, giving me a fucking 41-year hard problem, fucking asshole. I'll go check your fucking head case. They got a governor on you that's keeping you, like, real fucking low, thinking they're the good guys, because they're, like, giving you, like thought, and you're like, oh, what? Yeah, they govern you. Like a governor on a rental car. They put them on, so this way the shitbags that rent them can't do, like, 500 miles, or I don't know, what does it go up to, 180 miles, 200 miles an hour? Right, they put a governor on it, like, you can't go, oh, the U.S. mail trucks, the federal government, we didn't want anybody getting hurt and suing us in, like, the mail's supposed to be, like, a good job security and whatnot. We wanted to ensure that they did the right thing, so we put a governor, like, they're not able to go over, what, 40 miles an hour? I think that's residential, maybe 30, whatever, right, yeah, okay. See, that's where a governor works. Where it doesn't work is in my industry, when you mess with my Bafflegate, because you're always baffled, yeah, we get that. I don't like to explain things and give definition and perimeter how they work, because there's always someone that you're not aware of that's not baffled and that's looking for nuggets and pearls of wisdom and for me to define something, so they can then go search it, claim credit for it, and then, like, extort others for it, making my life a real fucking living hell. And meanwhile, you think, like, I owe you an answer for something, which I don't. Like, bullets work faster. Yeah, because progress really fucking slows down when there's women, gays, transvestites, blacks, caramels, the fucking Down syndrome flapper people. Like, I already know how many of them were criminals. I already documented it. So now I'm exposed by all the blacks that they rile up, the caramels they rile up, the women, the transvestites, the gays. All of you are just pawns in a larger game that the real criminals, not being yourselves, not like in totality, but you're part of it. The other criminals, like the ones that started it, that I actually have the case against, that I proved, and I wanted it taken care of before it happened, that they then riled all of the all-area monkeys. Yeah, you're fucking monkeys at this point, because sees it, does it. Yeah, you lived into that. Whatever. You guys got so fucking loud and obnoxious that you stalled, and all you're doing is stalling their punishment. And right now, they're figuring out new ways to make you forget, and then they warp the future, which is a real fucking problem. So I prefer not to have to keep speaking about it and documenting it, but I really don't know what else to do, because it was done. I mean, they already have a head start, because you guys have had so many problems with my being white and you being fucking retarded and stupid. Yeah, and modern. Right, yeah. So I like the old-fashioned thing. Him and I, we don't fight over guys, girls. There's no, like, I mean, in fact, if we never had to see one of you ever in all of various spaces of time, we'd be okay. Like, him and I, we stuck in a box together for, like, eternity. Not another living soul. We'd be okay. Ooh, there's energy reads and shit that we could do. We'll keep ourselves busy. Don't you worry. Like, goodbye. I don't enjoy this human, whatever you think you are. I mean, we have to watch over you, but it's like being in an aquarium as a diver with a mouthpiece on. Like, you don't want to hang out with the sharks forever, or the whales, or the fish. No, eventually you want to get back up and out of the tank where you belong, because you're a bipedal and a lot more functioning than the swimming back and forth moron whatever. That's how I feel about humans. Always have, always will. Right, I mean, I'm not here to break you, but you're already fucking broken, and there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be secured, and you're not qualified. All right, let's see. And yeah, okay, so I'm at 15 minutes. And where I am, there's nobody above me. There's only somebody to the side, which is the two Nikkieonus. So now I have a real problem that I'm jammed up and locked up by humans without having done anything wrong. It's just they're messing with each other and my future. and my ability to get with the proper man by making up all sorts of excuses.